When I first connected with Yael, I had a really strong mission, but my vision was all over the place. And I had just finished a period of really deep, intense personal healing around trauma. It was like a couple days later that the war started here in Israel in 2023. Within 5 days of the war starting, I had left the country and I went back to Vietnam. So I found myself in Vietnam and I had a couple days of really deep frustration of realizing I was recently divorced. I was living in a home that wasn't really ideal. I didn't have work, I didn't have income, I didn't have purpose, I didn't have stability, and I thought that I was working so hard to have all of these things that I just didn't have. In that frustration, I said, okay, Rena, what's the clearest path to feeling like I have purpose and direction and grounding? What came through to me was a vision of coming back to Israel and using the tools that I have professionally and personally to support a population that had just gone through a really serious trauma. Part of the vision was that these people would not take on the financial burden of having to fund their own trauma healing, and that the money would come from other people who wanted to be supporting on the ground initiatives happening in Israel, and that for them, the finances felt like the least that they could do. And for me, it felt like a way to really do tikkun olam and to offer trauma healing to people who need it, to offer a place to give financially to people who want to give financially, to kind of see health and healing globally in a new way and to make the work sustainable so that I could keep doing it. When I first shared my vision with Yael, now I know that she thought I was half crazy. But at the time, she kept those thoughts to herself and showed up ready to be the support that I needed to turn this vision into something that was successful. And she saw it being successful in the long term, even though I resisted that. And she was right. It is still something that I'm doing today. What is it? 2 years later. What really brought another dimension to my work with Yael was when we did a hypnotherapy session. And at that point, we were moving forward with this Karuna Yoga project, which is what I called what I just explained. In this hypnotherapy session, I saw that I was living in a different home than where I was at that time. In the vision, the hypnotherapy vision, I saw a drip irrigation system in a garden, and I couldn't make sense of it. And a couple months later, I saw an ad for an apartment, and I came to, excuse me, I'm so excited. I came to view it. It's where I'm currently sitting. When I took a walk around and I went outside, I saw that vision in my reality when I looked down at the ground and saw the exact vision of the drip irrigation system that I'd seen. And so that gave me the confidence to move, which was something I had a lot of resistance around after having moved so many times. But I'm so grateful for the clarity that I got both professionally and personally in working with Yael, and additionally have launched Wellness Edge, which is my program for high tech and high performing teams, which when I first came to Yael, like I had all these different things and I didn't know how to make any of them into real tangible things. And thanks to Yael, I have these two things that are clear, that are tangible, and this home. And I really appreciate, like for me, it's really obvious how the two are connected, the personal and the professional. I'm just so excited for anybody else who wants to have Yael on your team. I'm sure that you will find it's not that Yael brought me clarity, it's that she knew that I could do it on my own, and having her belief in me and having her really unconditionally believe in me, unconditionally support me, and then provide me with tools when it came to using AI and marketing and creating the practical things so that other people in the world knew what I was actually doing. So Yael helped me with all of that, and I'm excited for her to help you too. And congratulations. Good luck.